Hello students. Today I will discuss about what is the list. So a list is a sequence. Okay. So list is a sequence like your string, but how it is different from string. A string is immutable and list is mutable. What is the meaning of mutable and immutable? Let me show you what is the meaning of mutable. First, let me show you how a list looks like. For example, this is my list L1. A list should be enclosed within the square bracket. For example, the elements are 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Now, why it is mutable? Look at this. Why it is mutable? Because if I will change an individual element of the list, for example, I want to change the element L1 1, okay, equal to as we know already, we know this is this 10 is having index 0, 20 is having index 2, 1, 30 is having index 2, 40 is having index 3. Okay, as our index always starts with 0. Okay, index is nothing but the location or position of the elements. These are the 10, 20, 30, 40. These are the elements of the list. And how to get this elements with the index numbers, and always index starts with 0 in string and list. Index always, and also in tuple, that is another kind of sequence object. Okay, so our index always starts with 0. For example, I want to change the index 1. Index 1 is, that is 20. So for example, I want to change the index, that means I want to change the element at index 1, that is 20, to, for example, 100. Okay, now print the list L1. Now let us check whether it is working or not. For example, I will save it somewhere. Now I will run the program. Yes, it is working. How it is working? Because in list, item assignment is possible. Item assignment in terms of place, in terms of position, if it is changeable, then it is your mutable. Now let's take an example of string. For example, my string is string1. For example, my name of the string is str1 equal to hello. Okay, now for example, as we know, this HELLO is the element, is the string. Individual HELL, all these are elements of the string. Okay, now H is the H is the, sorry, H is the 0th index, E is the 1 index, L is the 2, and next L is the 3, O is the 4th index. Okay, now for example, if I want to, like your list, for example, if I want to change the L, first L position, L to, for example, X. Now str, first L index is 2. So for example, I want to change this 2 index, that is L, to X. Okay, now let us check. Print sorry, it should be str1. So after that, for example, I'm printing the str1. Let us check. Look at this, it is showing error. What kind of error is it? Type error. What is type error? Because it is showing, look at this, it is showing str object does not support item assignment. Now you can see the difference between list and string. In list, just a minute. In list, if I am trying to change the element, individual element in place of position, it is possible because list is mutable. But in case of string, it is not possible because string is a immutable. Item assignment is not possible here. So that is the difference between mutable object and immutable object. So mutable objects are your list and dictionary, and immutable objects are string and tuple. So let's check with tuple also. So for example, tuple should be written like this, with it should be enclosed within the parenthesis. Okay, for example, let's take the same example: 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, now if I will change t2, okay, t2 equal to, for example, 70. Okay, now I want to change 30 to 70. Okay, now after that, for example, I am print t, print t. Now let us check whether it is working or not. Same error, it is showing same error. Look at this. Same it was showing in the string, it is showing the same error for the tuple also. Tuple object does not support item assignment. That means these are the immutable objects. That is why we cannot change the item individually. Okay, we cannot change the item, individual item in place, in position. Okay, so now you got the difference between mutable and immutable object. Now let's discuss more about the list. Okay, so this is my list having integer. This is my list having integer elements. Okay, all data types are same, integer. Now let's take another example of list. For example, L2. This is my empty list. Okay, this is my empty list. Now if I will take another example, L3 equal to hello, hi, stay, good morning. Okay, so this is also a list of strings. Okay, list of strings. Now take another example of list of, for example, hello, 10, 20.3, 90. Hi. This is also a list of mixed type. List of mixed type. Okay, so let us check whether all these are list or not. What is the inbuilt function to check the type of the data type? Now simply use the type function here. Type L1. Now let us check whether it is list or not. Yes, it is showing class list. Let's check for the empty list also whether it is showing list or not. L2. Again save it, run the program. Again it is showing list. Okay, now check for the mixed type. Okay, L4. Look, it is showing list. All are list. Okay, now now let's go to what is indexing. Indexing in the list. I will show you what is indexing. So this is my list. For example, L1 equal to L1 equal to, for example, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, now how to do indexing? First, create a box. Okay, so this is my list, and what is the name of this list? L1. Okay, now divide it 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Okay, now give it index. So this, if we'll give index this side, then it is your forward indexing. This is your forward indexing. Forward indexing. Now if we will provide the index like this, for example 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is your forward indexing. And remember, in forward indexing, the index always starts with 0. Okay, now come to backward indexing. Okay, in case of backward indexing, you have to start it from last position, that is this one. Okay, now give it -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay, now this one is -1, as like your forward indexing always starts with 0, and it should start with the first position, like same like your backward indexing. Backward indexing should be from backward. Okay, last position always starts with -1, then -2, then -3, then like this. Okay, and what is the name of this? This is your backward indexing. Backward indexing. Okay, now we got what is the difference between forward indexing and backward indexing. Forward indexing always starts with 0, and in terms of positive indexing, backward indexing always starts with the -1, and that should be from backward. Okay, if I want to access 30, then I can access it with the index 2 as well as with the index -3. If I will write L1 within bracket 2, means it is 30. Okay, same, it is 30. If I will write L1 -3, that is also your 30. Got it? So this is the indexing. Okay, indexing. Backward indexing, forward indexing. Forward indexing always starts with 0, backward indexing with -1, but that should be from backward. Okay, thank you, student. That's all for today. I will meet you in the next session. Thank you.